Sara was an innocent child, cloaked in the ignorance that her tender age afforded her, but there was little innocence in the abandoned house she now called home. Nestled far from prying eyes, surrounded by gnarled trees and suffocated by shadows, the decrepit building was as far removed from comfort as one could imagine. Alone there, Sara's mother, Maria, tried her best to carve out a semblance of normalcy in this forgotten, desolate place. The nights were the worst. Darkness crept into every corner, and silence took on an unsettling quality, broken only by the chilling whispers of the wind through broken windows. It was on such an ominous night that the terror began. Sara could feel at first a cold, creeping sensation that made the hairs on her arms stand on end. She tugged at the thin blanket draped over her small frame, her wide eyes reflecting the scant moonlight filtering through dusty glass. "Mama, there's someone in my room," she whimpered, clutching at the frayed edges of her blanket. Maria, exhausted and frail, dismissed it initially. They had moved into the house hoping to escape an even darker past, and so, ever the skeptic, she tried to reassure her frightened child. But as nights passed, the unexplained noises grew, soft whispers turned into guttural growls, and fleeting shadows solidified into sinister shapes dancing at the peripheral of their vision. One night, the bed's rusted frame began to shake violently. Maria clutched Sara tightly, her eyes frantically searching the room for a tangible threat, but all they found was an insidious darkness that felt more alive with each passing moment. She realized then that they were not alone, and worse, they were not welcome. In a desperate attempt to rid themselves of the malevolent presence, Maria set about cleansing the house. Ancient candles were lit, and protective symbols were crudely painted on walls in a frantic rush. But the house seemed to laugh at her efforts, the very walls reverberating with chilling laughter that had no source, no end. The final straw was the voice that spoke directly to Sara, a raspy whisper saying, "You belong to us now." That was the night Maria decided they had to leave, regardless of the risks. As dawn broke, they fled, never looking back. And the abandoned house, shrouded in mystery and malevolence, stood silently, waiting for its next unsuspecting tenants.